Stadium in Columbia, Missouri. First month of the season, teams starting to take shape, find out what they can do, and we will learn more here in Week 3. It's the Louisville Cardinals and the Missouri Tigers. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
The Missouri head coach told me before the game he is so pleased with the way this quarterback is playing. As you know, he was a transfer coming in and they didn't know what they were getting exactly. But he has become one of the leaders of this team. He has proven that he can carry them. If he keeps playing like this, the sky's the limit. I'll keep you posted on how he's settling in here early to start this game. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Missouri ready to kick off to get us underway. On the return, it's Brown. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Here's Brown to begin the drive. Solid gain to get him out close to the 20. Pick up a 5 to the 19.
When you talk Louisville offense, it's Isaac Brown, right? Everything goes through him and his ability to run the football. This guy's a home run hitter, toting the rock, catching the football. He's the guy, David, each and every week defenses have to key in on, and no question this year he is going to be the focal point of this Cardinals offense.
And nobody at the running back spot puts more fear in defenses than Brown. Like, this guy has so much speed. He can make you miss. He erases angles. You saw him several years ago coming as a freshman just making people look silly. He is that guy. And Braum at the OC spot will call these calls to get him the ball and make sure he can make plays.
Now they'll face 3rd and 4 in their first possession of the game. From the gun, wants to pass. Left side is Skinner. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40.
And you've really seen the evolutions of tight ends, man. These guys are no longer just big bodies that block like the extension of the offensive line. They're more like receivers, and I love when the quarterback gets it out of his hands, and then you just watch. Like, they can make plays, they can run people over, they can now run around people. Like, so nice to have these tight ends.
Right side, it's Davis. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening.
And that's a really good job by the quarterback, man. You run the play action, you want to take a shot. Nice job taking the check down. Running back does the rest and chews up some yardage.
And the Cardinals are marching down the field. Tight end now in motion. A give to Brown. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a first down.
And, David, we know when you're playing on the road how important it is to try and steal momentum early and quiet the crowd. You gash the defense with a run like that to pick up a big first down, that'll do it. And that's really a...
Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Louisville! They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And it was finished off by a terrific 26-yard touchdown run. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. They'll start this drive on the ground with Hardy. At the 45 on his way. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. And the Tigers come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Throwing Simmons. Got his man. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hardy. Breaks into the open. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Missouri!
And that's a big problem for this defense. When you get that guy in space, it's hard to catch him. You got to bottle him up near the line of scrimmage. Palmer, too much daylight too early in that run.
Yeah, you're right, David. And I think that's what makes this guy unique. With his skill sets, you just know it's a matter of time. You just keep giving him the football. Good things are going to happen. Long touchdowns are going to happen. You saw it right there.
He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Cardinals offense headed out to go to work. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. They'll start on the ground with Brown. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be second and long.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Got stuffed on first down. It's second and 10. Out wide right, it's Skinner. Shakes a man, and he might take off. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain.
You know, there used to be a time in college football where tight ends were just possession receivers. You'd throw it to them, and they'd go down right away. Not this guy. That was a short throw. And then he shows you the athleticism once he has the ball in his hands. That's why he is such a tough matchup for any defense. Man, he's a problem.
The handoff as they run the counter play here.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Got 3 on first down. It's second and 7. Caught in the backfield. It's Richardson. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple.
And a great job by the defense seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Soft spot in the middle. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
That is an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding the window between the zones and delivering that ball on time.
Hand off, Isaac Brown. There he goes. The 20. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way.
This guy strikes fears into the hearts of every defensive coordinator, David, with that speed. If you give this guy any open grass, man, he's gone.
It's just silly. Look at the angles, people trying to catch him, but he's got so much juice. He can outrun those angles and make enormous plays.
On first down, it's Brown again. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Cardinals. Precision blocking up front, created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, and it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
He'll take the return, try to get better field position. He stopped right there after a short return, was looking for running room, and the coverage unit wasn't having it. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. The give to Hardy. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the first down.
Well, I'll tell you, when you start a game as well as this guy did on the opening drive, you're going to earn more touches later, and finally they hand it off to him here on the second drive. But he's really shot out of a cannon in this game. Really like the way he's running right now. He's running hard. He's running with authority. They need to keep giving him the football.
Look out! And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. That's the end of the period, and Louisville has the lead as we get a look at the numbers so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. Simmons. Still looking. Trying to escape and get it himself. Remember, down where you start the slide, he'll be short of the line to gain.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You get the ball out, but when things break down, they get off schedule. You've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
And he's down at the 41. That's a first down.
Well, the defense is on their heels right now. They're going to have to find a way to stop this guy. When he's got a head of steam, boy, he is hard to bring down.
Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wideout. Sets his feet. It's Simmons. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
Listen, a lot of time, tips and deflections are because you got great eyes and vision on the quarterback. You see him release the football, you break on it, you tip that thing, and make sure the receiver can't get it.
Spits it out to the back. Out wide left, it's Hardy. Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you can see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
Here's Simmons to throw. Right side, it's Lee. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Nice job by this guy finding the slot guy on a drag.
Yeah, receiver just working his way across the field, giving his quarterback a nice, easy target. That's an easy completion.
He'll be brought down, but it'll move the chains for Mizzou.
This drive, this offense is really focused on physicality, man. Running the football, look at right here, right up the gut. Nice play, nice job just controlling the line of scrimmage, putting a drive together. This offense really doing a good job right now.
And he gets rid of it.
Every quarterback in football at every level will see ghosts. If you hit him, if you make him uncomfortable, and he knows you're coming time after time again, good things don't happen usually at the quarterback spot.
Long way to go on second down. Throwing Simmons. This time it's complete. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense, coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
Quarterback signaling to his guys. Looking to throw, it's Simmons. Caught, and he will score! Touchdown, Tigers! Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skill players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Richardson. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth.
There he goes! And he's finally taken down inside the 5, but hold on, there's a flag on the field. Some penalties hurt a little bit more or a lot more than other ones. That one wipes out a huge game. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. With the catch, it's McCoy. Makes the grab, down immediately. He picks up a few.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding. I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Good timing on the quick out. Still on his feet at the 45. He's loose on the right. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
Wants to throw one first. Flip it out to the back on the screen. He's down right there, short gain on the grab.
That's really good eye discipline by the safety. Great job not getting his eyes lost. It looks like pass immediately. He locks in on the running back. He sees the screen develop, fires upfield, pulls the trigger, and makes the tackle.
After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Run in the red zone. It's Brown. Got a little grass. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9.
And this offense is kind of showing you a little bit of everything, but putting big plays together, really getting their momentum going. This ground attack now, you watch. They've got a little bit of everything, man. The balance, the structure, the play calling. Right now, they're in a really good rhythm.
The Cardinals have it with a 1st and goal. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. 1st down, right back to Brown. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
After getting stopped on that 2nd down, don't be surprised if the offense hands it off to him again here at the goal line on 3rd.
They've pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at 3rd and goal. They'll run with Brown. He'll be stopped right there. They kept it on the ground on 3rd and goal, and it did not pay off. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Cardinals decide to use the 1st of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Fourth and goal from the 3. Let's see what this offense can dial up from here. They'll try to run it in with Brown. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Louisville!
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And he made the extra point without problem. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Simmons. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. It's Simmons. Oh, pressure's coming. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Didn't get a chance to show off those running skills, but he gives him the ball at the 29-yard line. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Handoff for Brown. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
On first down, it's Brown again. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Maybe that stop is a good sign for this defense. Maybe the defense is starting to figure it out. Obviously, offense has been running the football with so much success. Something has to change. That was a good start.
They'll give it to Isaac Brown. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Cardinals! He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in this game. 3 of his 6 have come in this one.
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And, David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Offense has enough time to get off a play before we head to the half. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Here's Simmons to throw. On the move. Trying to make magic with his feet. Got it first. Oh, and he ruins the big gator with a fumble. How in the world did the offense retain possession? We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellows, we welcome you into our palatial Orlando studios for the Week 3 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with the Troy Trojans, taking on the number 7 team, the Texas Longhorns.
And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground.
And it's the Trojans in one of those old-school fight-in-a-phone booth games. Neither team has been able to break out offensively, but it feels like the one that does will come away today with a signature win. As we check in on these top 25 matchups this week, we're reminded of just how meaningful every week in college football is.
Quick give. It's Hardy. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Throwing Simmons. Just a short pass to the tight end. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
Missouri has it ready to go with another first down. Back to pass, it's Simmons. Out wide right, it's Hardy. Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1. The Tigers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Running inside, it's Hardy. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you first downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
Simmons. Rush right in his face. Fires to the big fella. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one. The Tigers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Here's a give to Hardy. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. Six-yard pickup on first down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. Kept it on the ground, now they'll throw. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. They will score! Touchdown, Tigers! On to attempt the try.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Louisville's offense has taken the field, and they look ready to go. So after watching their defense immediately give up a touchdown drive here in the third quarter, they'll try to answer here. Crosses the 30 to the 31 on a 6-yard pickup.
coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. One more time, it's Brown. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
And this team needs more of that, man. This is a really close football game, and you got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting this football back and maybe making this thing a football game.
Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. From the gun, wants to pass. Right side, it's McCoy. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
Well, I know there's a lot of people out there thinking, hey, it's 3rd down, you got to throw to the sticks here, but I like the call getting the drag. You get the catch, he advances it a little bit, doesn't quite pick it up, but now you've set up 4th and short. And you've got to think on offense, you've got to play somewhere that can go pick up this first down.
And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Here come the Missouri Tigers, the offense ready to go to work. And what a drive that was the last time they had it, basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Makes the grab. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Lined up in the gun. Here's Simmons. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
This offense is completely confident in their ability to get 1 yard. They'll go for it on 4th down. Fourth down, Simmons. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. And he's ruled down right there, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down. You're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
From the gun, give to Hardy. Nice run to pick up his way for good yardage there.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Again, it's Hardy. He get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down. These guys have staggered around a little bit in this one. It would be a really good time to get things going if they want to hold off the upset bid.
But they're the favorite for a reason, Reese, and they've got the playmakers on the field. They're only 1 play away from...
Touchdown, Tigers! Oh, that may be in, and then strolled into the end zone for the score. Looking for the tie with the extra point. And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 3rd. So the touchdown drive goes 63 yards. And the score comes on a 35-yard pass for 6. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Brown. Got room at the 35. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. The corners are walked up tight. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. It's dropped after taking the hit.
Well, give the defense credit because they're forcing this quarterback to throw into very small windows under duress.
This has been a tight one. Third quarter, all tied up. It's now 2nd and 10. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Escapes the pressure going right. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him, but this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
The defender crossed the line a little bit too early. It's a free 5 yards for the offense. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. From the gun, wants to pass. Dumps it to the back. For the 3rd straight play, the pass falls incomplete.
Well, in the first half, this offense was up and down the field. It seemed like everything they were dialing up was working. And here we are in the 3rd quarter, and there's a very rare incompletion on their own end of the field. Maybe that's the play the defense needs.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Got to make the play on 4th. Trying to get behind the defense. He's got it in more than enough for a first down. Touchdown, Cardinals. And that one will put them up here in the second half. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the uprights. They're up 35-28. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish the drive with a big play through the air, scoring from 51 yards out. And he's going to try to return this one. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Here's Simmons to throw. Flush to the left. He's going to run it. First down and more. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back, he's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards and pick him up and put him down. And
breaks a tackle, and he might have room. He'll take it up to the 45-yard line, and they stop him and knock him out of bounds. That's the end of the quarter, and Louisville has the edge. And we've reached the end of the 3rd, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Quarterback changing the play. Throwing Simmons. Grab near the marker. It's Hardy. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to.
They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. To the air, it's Simmons. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down.
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him, getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple games.
They'll need a bunch on second down. They'll give it to Hardy. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down.
I love the play call running the football here in the fourth quarter because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You can run the ball. You can do all of your stuff, personnel, shifting, motioning. You just got to be very, very careful and absolutely cannot turn it over.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Out wide right, it's Hardy. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one.
The linebacker was not fooled at all. He read his keys. He saw the running back release out of the backfield. He's got some speed and wheels himself to run with him. And, yeah, the running back made the catch, but he went right down to the ground. Really nice job that time by the linebacker.
Keeping his eyes downfield. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Turning it on. The 50. He's at the 40. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Cardinals! How about this defense taking one back to the house? They extend the lead here in the fourth, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1. What about the speed from that defender on the return?
He's showing you, Reese, like, listen, it's not just wide receivers that can do that. I can take this thing to the house. I got some moves. Watch this. Unbelievable job flipping the field. Offense about to score. Defense makes the huge plays and gets points out of it.
Missouri's offense heads out ready to go. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot, and now let's see if they can pull this one out. Rush is on. They get to him as he throws.
There's nothing better than being a defensive lineman and a defense period that pressure the quarterback, that gets hits on him, that make him feel uncomfortable, especially when you come into their building and you get everybody really, really quiet. That's a great feeling.
Extending the play. Going to try to get it himself. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going.
And they're going to need a lot more of this to get back in this football game. They're trailing. They're trying to make plays. I like the decision-making of the young man, though. Don't force the football. You already got to make big plays. The defense knows it, too. Nice job pulling it down, scrambling, getting the first down. Now you got to keep it going.
Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Simmons. Fires to the middle. Between the hashes, it's Hardy. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. Missouri gets to the line quickly. Austin Simmons, the play fake. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down.
The bad news is it's incomplete, but the good news was the quarterback, I think, made the right decision that time, actually throwing it away. He's been burned a couple times early in this one with some picks in this game, and so that time, instead of trying to force the play and make something happen out of nothing, he just throws it away. The defense wins that down. You live to play another day.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Simmons to the air again. Throws for the tight end. Lost the defense. He's wide open. Touchdown, Tigers. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Yeah, it just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
He'll bring it out. It's Richardson. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. That last score the defense allowed made it a one-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. Oh, he's got some space. Inside the 50. At the 30. He's at the 10. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Louisville! That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in Week 3. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the fourth. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. Cardinals decide to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Here's Simmons to throw. Holds on, it's Lee. He's loose. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Tigers. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
Well, they came into this one as the favorite, obviously, and they looked like they were sleepwalking in that first half. Whatever adjustments they made in the second half, I think one thing's pretty simple. David, they remembered who they were. Offensively now, they've come out. They've been electrifying. They've been lighting up the scoreboard. Defensively, getting the football back. This was the team we thought we were going to see at the very start of the game.
Man, it's so hard week to week, man. So many challenges, injuries, all the things that come with it, and getting guys motivated, right? Like sometimes they just don't have that energy. Good to see them come out after the half with the energy, with the urgency. This is the squad we thought we were going to see.
Offense headed out to go to work. That last score the defense allowed made it a one-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line, pick up a 4.
Yeah, and a nice job by this defense. This is a critical moment, right? We got to get the football back. They're backed up, thank goodness. Force a punt here, get the football back so we can make some magic here in this fourth quarter.
Second down to the air. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it, and what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game.
Ooh, you're living dangerously now. You've got the lead late in the game. Don't do anything to turn it over, and they almost did throwing it there. If I'm the head coach now, I'm thinking, man, let's just run the ball.
Snap from the gun on third down. Fires left. Found a seam. At midfield. Breaks a tackle, and he might go. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43.
And what a big conversion by the offense there. With the lead late, you're just trying to stay on the field and bleed the clock. At this point, it's tick, 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 tick. Let's run this clock down as low as we can before we snap it.
And this situation here on second down is the exact situation this offense wanted to stay out of. You got the lead late in the ball game. You want to get positive yards, keep that clock ticking. Now in a situation, it's interesting. Do they want to throw the football? How much do they trust their quarterback not to make a mistake here late in the football game with the lead?
I'd expect we're going to get another dose of the running game at this point, even though it's 2nd and 11. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be 3rd down.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Big 3rd down play here. If they get a stop, you'll see an immediate timeout. From the gun, wants to pass. Under pressure. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. And the Cardinals line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And you just won't see a more effective punt than that, out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. They are stuck deep in their own territory and trying to get out, opening the drive from their own 3. The give to Hardy. They got it blocked just enough, and a good gain on that run.
You wonder about the mindset right now of the offensive coordinator, too, because they need points, and running the football just is not going to get it done. Early in the drive, late in the drive, I think you've got to be in attack mode right now throwing.
He'll try to do it himself. Steps out of bounds across the 25. They'll mark it at the 26, and a good pickup for this offense here.
Well, defensively, you've got to have an answer for this athletic quarterback. You've got to do a better job containing him in the pocket, or you've got to have a spy ready to make a play and get a tackle if he decides to get out. But everything went wrong there. Not only did he get first, but you also let him get out of bounds and stop the clock.
Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
Throwing Simmons. Still looking. The throw. Fires to the tight end. He works his way across the 40-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 41. He would love to have picked up the first down there, but saving the timeouts, saving the clock, much more important right now.
And that could save the game because now I can work the middle of the field still. Now I can still take those shots deep. When I get without timeouts and those start to dwindle, I get very predictable. So great job getting out of bounds.
And that one had some juice on it, but it's incomplete.
And I'm so interested to see how this young man responds, man. Like, he has been really good all game long. Put up some big numbers, but now it's prime time. It's a big moment. Can he step up in this spotlight, make a big drive, make a big play for his team to maybe go win this football game?
They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. From the gun on 3rd down, Simmons. He's got it. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
Well, after allowing a touchdown on the last drive, this offense has to be able to answer. And getting that third down here on the third play of this drive is a good step toward doing that. Nice job by the QB, good rhythm. This offense now has got it going. They need to pay this thing on, but that was a big one, no question.
Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down.
And this offense has got to get somewhere, right? That's a couple plays in a row. Like, the clock is their biggest enemy, so we got to find a way to manufacture, push the ball down the field, make something happen with that clock running out.
Great job by the quarterback there, knowing where his answer is against the blitz. He finds his dump-off throw to the running back, and he does the rest, picking up the first.
Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They pieced together a couple of first downs, and here they come again. Makes the grab. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. Timeout called by the offense. 29 seconds left on the clock. And the Tigers in a good spot here with second and short. Simmons. Right side, it's Hardy. And he's chased out of bounds, but not before he gets the first down, stops the clock, and has them on the move trying to get the late score. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Austin Simmons wants to fire again. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
This really has been a masterclass by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on that last play.
Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Looking to throw at Simmons. Boy, did that one have revolutions on it, but it's incomplete.
And obviously, guys, this drive is critical. You're down. You've got to score. So with a couple of timeouts in your pocket, man, like, that changes the whole dynamic of this 2-minute drill. Like, I can work the whole field. And here coming up on third down, man, don't be scared to do that. Don't be scared to run it. Don't be scared to throw a screen to get some yardage to get a first down.
This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Again, it's Simmons. Left side is Lee. They knock him down right at the 20-yard line. Not enough for the first down, but maybe they'll keep the offense on the field. Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. Making the adjustment. Simmons to throw for it on 4th. Looking down the middle. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game.
You just can't say enough about how this defense has played today. They came in here, David, as the underdog. They wanted to prove everybody wrong. They got turnovers today, and they get a massive stop at the end of the game when they need it most. Just can't say enough about the D.
Man, they were the underdogs, but this defense, they thought they could play fast. They thought they could cause some havoc, and they did. And how about this at the end of the game? When you needed it the most, they called game. They got the big stop, came up crucial in crucial moments.
Guys, this is a story we see every single year in college football. Ranked teams losing to unranked opponents. Whatever the reasons, it adds to the flavor of a season.
It's so good because we all love the upsets. And then if you're the team that got that ranked win, Jesse, you start to build your resume, start to build some momentum. So this squad got a good win today.
They sure did. They put the rest of college football on alert with that huge win. And for the team losing, they've now got to be able to turn the page. They got to go back, do some soul searching, because they're a much better team than what they showed today.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.